and welcome to another tournament stream. Woohoo! Basically, today we will be streaming the third day of the third qualifier, but a bit of house cleaning. First of all, there is a 3-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening. There's a giveaway in the chat. Basically, you have to post your damage guess, and basically closest guesses win stuff. And last but not least, I have a terrible cold, so I might be sounding weird, but it also means that I might have to mute my microphone every now and again in order to not have issues, let's say. But yeah, I'm still here. Also, I noticed that OBS is having some issues, so it's dropping some frames. So hopefully it will be okay for you to watch, even it might not be as good as it should be. I'm not sure why it's doing this, honestly. It did the same thing last time, but then it evened out and then it was fine. But yeah, no idea where to make this less heavy on the system. But yeah, we'll see. I accepted the room invite. We are in my garage now. And basically now we just need to wait for it to be below 3 minutes before we can go actually into the room and show you the teams and everything. But to have a quick look, this is of course the tour that we're watching. We're at the third stage right now. These are the groups that are there tonight, and we are streaming group 4. To be more specific, we are following Beloved tonight. So we're just gonna have fun with it. Hopefully we'll just have very fun games and everything. But yeah, I apologize for any brain derps that I have from the get-go, because obviously when I'm feeling like this, I'm not quite sure I'm gonna play a game, but I will do my best. So let's see, it's still dropping frames. Bitrate is so low. If you know, my Wi-Fi is just fine, looks like. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I just need to lower the bitrate a little bit. See if that makes it happier. Output. Honestly, not sure how this all works. I have zero basically experience this. Let's go with this. Just making it a little bit lower, and hopefully that will make things a bit easier on my system and happier. Because it's complaining about the internet, but I don't know why. Oh well, we'll see. It is showing that it should be able to handle this, but stream is not working, right? Oh, in that way, okay. Anyway, we can go into the room. I'm a bit distracted by the stream health, to be honest. I don't like it when it's like this. Especially since it keeps dropping frames, but hopefully things will even out and things will be fine. But here we have it. Beloved versus Desert. And Beloved is not completely ready yet. Desert is still missing a player, but as they have a spectator, they can always move him in. We are starting on Mayan Ruins. Mayan Ruins looks like this. It is one of those maps that is quite tricky for tournaments, because we sometimes see cheeky B-caps, but then they are stuck there and can't really do anything anymore. And that makes for interesting watching, though. At the same time, base C is usually contested. Base A is usually held, not always kept, but we're gonna see what happens. This used to be one of the maps where you were basically always had like the super heavies with the mice and everything. We don't really see that anymore, but that's also of course because the AMXs are quite heavy as they are already. And yeah, it is still dropping frames. It's highly annoying, honestly. It is dropping them a lot slower now though, so hopefully it will be fine. Fingers crossed. Oh god, I've such a sexy voice with the it's a lot better than it was. I was feeling absolutely dismal earlier this week. It's not that bad now though. Just still, yeah, very stuffy. Thank you. Anyhow, we see Bila ready with 4 AMX 54s, 2 E50Ns, and an IS7. Whereas Desert is taking a Super Conqueror, an LT, an E50M, two of them even, a 215B and two AMX 54s. Countdown clock has begun. And we're going to have a look-see. And here we go. I sincerely hope that the gameplay will be smooth on stream. It's not going to be glitching too much. Honestly, I don't know what it is with the issues that we're having this season. I know it's also partly because my Wi-Fi extender is just given the ghost. Oh, thank you, Soulflame. I appreciate that. So let's see, Desert heading towards the C section, which is completely abandoned by Belov, so they might have a free cap there. Which is exactly what they're going to go for. Get that early cap in, get the points in. And because they're capping with 3, they will cap it long before Ocean Nothing can actually decap it. He's not there to decap it though. He is there to hold. And to see if he can maybe get a cheeky shot in. He does shoot, but he does not hit. And now we have Belov arriving at base A. And going to take the caps to avoid Desert taking too much of a lead. This is a tricky thing to do though. Ocean Nothing is actually going to cap the base, or attempting to at least. We have Soul Flame and Samurai moving in. They do get one hit in, but he is not without protection. And because he keeps wiggling, he might actually get away with capping the base. But this is it. Oh no, nice HE reset there. This is the thing though, it is going to cost him. Ocean Nothing takes another hit there as he tries to get to safety. But this is exactly what I meant with the B-cap thing, where it's just going to be tricky for them. Oh, Yevgeny taking quite a bit of a hit there. Belov is pushing, but they are not making it easy for themselves. Rumpelstiltskin is very forwards there, taking the hits. They are nicely held down, making it hard to really hit them. Now we have Classical and Aphanium moving in as well. We see shots missing, but the HP is just dropping from Belov here. They are focusing on Classical. He is the preferred target, but he just does get away though. Savory is the first one that is gone. Well, actually Ocean Nothing was first. But there goes Aphanium as well. Rumpelstiltskin is not looking too healthy. But neither is Nagibatop. Yevgeny losing a lot of HP very quickly goes down. There goes Nagibatop. It is a very aggressive game, but HP-wise, there's like a 5k advantage for Desert here. Rumpelstiltskin surviving a little bit longer. Varta getting taken out. There goes Rumpelstiltskin. Classical and Scorpion Dragon are the last ones left alive. Scorpion Dragon now. Basically, ooh, I think he missed. I'm not even sure if that bounced. But there he goes. And the first game is for Desert. Oh god, I was afraid that that would happen. With the glitching thing. It is still dropping frames, which is highly annoying. Might just need to basically make it less quality again. See if that makes it happier. We are going to go to the bitrate, and we're going to get that to 3, and see if that makes it happier. Oh. I don't know why it's being such a... I also need to do the stop guessing now. I so apologize, guys. Honestly, I don't know what's up with this. It does look awful like this, though. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it seems like my internet is just as annoyed with things as I am right now. I don't know why it's doing this, really. Oh well, nothing I can do now except just continue. Anyway, for the second game on main runes, we have Belov ready with 2 Super Conquerors, a 113, a 215B, 2 AMX 54s, and an E50M. And Desert is taking a Super Conqueror, an E50M, 2 215Bs, and 3 AMX 54s. So let's see. And once the matchup is over, I'm going to see if I can find a quick fix for OBS dropping frames somehow. Because I don't know why it's doing this. It's annoying. Let's see. Desert heading towards the base A section, but Badger heading towards the C, where he might spot Varta. He is being careful, seeing if anyone crosses over there. And he is going to spot Ocean Nothing probably, and he does. Shot fired, he gets spotted as well. And then drives up to safety. We have Soul Flame losing a little bit of HP already. Savory going for the cheeky B cap. Soul Flame is being quite forward, and they know that, so anyone that tries to decap B is going to be hurting. That's a very clever move. A also being capped, and that will give Desert the point advantage. Blind shot into the bush there. Shots fired. Savory deciding to not be stuck in that cap. He is going to take another shot. There he goes. That was a very low damage shot though. And Savory is out and safe. Let's see. Even my game is looking a little bit glitchy, so I can only imagine how it is for you guys. Stadium taking a little bit of a hit there. But now Desert just needs to hold, because it will be up to Belov to make the move here. And they have to somehow get the point advantage back. Scorpion Drago being quite forwards there. But Savory is driving off some more. Did take a hit, but it's not taking all too much damage for driving around. He's driving around backwards, of course, so has a little bit of armor there. Oof, Samurai taking a little bit of a hit there. At least that is Samurai, isn't it? I think it is. Has to be a bit careful with where he's positioned, because that is a tricky position to hold. Ocean Nothing moving into the base B cap to steal that base. And now we have Egoist moving there, getting that reset in, which they really need. Liberator. Oh, loses so much health trying to decap that base. And the base does keep reset. But it's also basically a bait and trap and everything. 835 points. Base B keeps getting reset. Varta now trying to play interference. But Ocean Nothing is definitely the preferred target here. Vartan also getting tracked. And Egoist is losing HP for it, but it doesn't really matter. Because by now, they have so much of a point advantage that even not decapping it would not necessarily let Belov win on points. Oh, now they're going to go for Varta. Scorpion Drago got taken out. We are at 950 points. They're trying to take out Liberator, which they desperately need. They need to leave their... There we go. Samurai and Classical both go down, but we're already at 1k points. And the game is for Desert. That was a quick match, not gonna lie. Milov is not looking its strongest today, but Desert is basically poning. So that means that the score for the giveaway was for Bilov, which is 10,318. Well played. And that's the first matchup up and over. Let's see. Reduce the resolution of your stream. In general, the higher the stream resolution, the higher the CPU usage. Reduce the bit rate. Try using Ethernet cable. I can't do that because my Wi-Fi extender doesn't work. Yeah, probably because of the Wi-Fi connection, then they're not being stable enough then, I think. Which is a pain. Because it is still dropping frames and it's annoying. Let's see. I can reduce it more. Let's see if that actually does anything. But it would make the quality of the stream like low. So that wouldn't be good either. Let's see if it's going to be happy with this. Because sometimes like the bitrate is higher than what I've set it to, but maybe it's like confused. I don't know. Well, we'll see if this works. Because right now the upload speed that it's showing is higher than what I set my bitrate to, so I don't even know, guys, honestly. Oh, yeah, also getting a crap ton of tags in Discord. Let's see. Show you some replays then. I've been dying to watch this. Basically, I recorded some replays because I wasn't sure what kind of update we would be having. Let me actually know first look when the next matchup is. Because that might actually be very helpful with knowing how long I've got to show matches. About 20 minutes. I will post the next thingy. It is glitchy though, this stream, I see that. But at least it is showing. Jeez, it's terrible. But yeah, we have about 20 minutes, so I'm going to show you some replays. Of course, Dace is one of those players that can make any tank look absolutely fantastic, even the most dismal tank in the game. He can probably make it look like the best one. One of the OG OP players, basically. But this is also a tank that I don't quite love. So for that reason too, I am looking forward to watching how he makes it work here. I do apologize for coughing and everything. I am high on cough drops, basically to make sure that I'm not coughing the whole time, but yeah. At least it is still showing the action, so I'm just having like the little YouTuber thing playing as well. At least that is still working. Let's see. This is one of those things I don't really give it any credit, because I don't really love it. I should probably give it a chance, to be honest. Oh my god, standard B, that is not where you need to be. Let's see. Someone just screamed outside. GG. In this stage, I would have been capping bases. The funniest thing is the game just shows smooth to me. That would have been lovely if that went in. We love, like I noticed that last season, they are absolutely fantastic. But sometimes they have just days where it just doesn't gel, let's say. Which is a shame because they are fabulous. With so many OP players as well. BS seems happy now. Just had to drop my bitrate by half. But it's finally stopped dropping frames, so hopefully that will help. Quality will... This is a nice path. Never been here. That is a good one to know, though. That is such a tricky position. Oh my god. I don't know where's the know you miss. He disappeared. Well, at least he stopped talking many years ago. Just the fact that he got here like this is just insane to me. Utter ridiculousness. He is a bit in a tricky position, to be fair. That e6 needs to go. There goes his teammate. He is in a very tricky position. Oh, ow. Yeah, better take your chances with the Lorraine, to be honest. Oh, my. This is Spain. Let's see. Oh, I'm so not good at this game. As in, I'm not good with um, being patient. Ah, just also want to give a shout out to both Eric and Agassi for doing the giveaway thing, because this is Eric's first time of basically running it, and I really appreciate both him doing that, but also Agassi just having a little bit of a look-see alongside. But yeah, that means that Marinka and Berk A win the first fan containers for tonight. And it also means that I can start the second giveaway. Start guessing now. Also, honestly, I don't mind if people don't like the stream. Most of them are here just for the games, as in the literal tour games. They're not here for me. They're not here for my commentary. It's all good. Honestly, for me, with streams like this, I just enjoy being here and seeing these games. It feels like having a front row seat, basically. And that's something I really love. Oh, that needed to do damage. Like that. They only have 1 minute left. And I believe the standard B is a one shot. It's a matter of getting there before the standard B is gone. Can you try up here? Oh yeah, you can, apparently. So then the question is, where's the... Oh dear. Oh dear. And he could have gone everywhere, anywhere. And he did get spotted, so we know he's around somewhere. But we don't know where. 15 seconds left to go. He's no longer spotted though, but there we go. Oh, that's heartbreak. Honestly. That is just painful. He played that so well though. Oh, such a pain. See, we have 7 minutes left before the, well, 10 minutes left. So I'm just going to show you another replay from an OP player, just because I can. Another one from a QQ. This time we're looking at Svinograd. Also, please let me know if the stream is just behaving better now. Quality will probably be bad, but not as bad as it could be. And I promise I will look into the internet thing again. I don't like streaming this low quality, honestly. But at least it can handle this amount of frames. Yes, we do run. Telestra going to change his guess again. Also, by the way, from this stream on, you will be guessing for an April Battle Pass, so no longer from March. But it also means that anyone that won a March Battle Pass is free to enter again with their own in-game name. Basically, like with the whole damage guessing thing, with the Battle Passes, I would appreciate it. Like, if you've won, then don't enter again. You can enter for a friend, but just not for yourself. Not sure what kind of compensation people will get, but hopefully it's zero, because that's the point, is to let people win. Let's see. E1 can be such a glorious tank. I remember that I was trying to ace it at some point, and it was just such a pain in the behind to ace, because the ace bar was just so freaking high. And that's the end of him. And they all just make it look so easy. And he fired. The way that these guys drive is honestly just next level. And sometimes it looks a little bit clumsy, but they know the maps so well, they know the tanks so well, and they know that just basically relocating, even when to us it may not always seem logical, but just relocating makes all the difference. Oh dear, is the stream acting up again? Ah, no, no it's not. Had me worried there. Let's see. To be fair, it's not impossible, 17. We have had a few 18k games by team. One nice little fire, that always helps. Yeah, I'm not sure I can help that, honestly, because if I up the quality again, then it's going to be dropping frames again. So it's between a rock and a hard place, really. I'm not sure why it's doing this. Yeah, just I'm sorry I can't deliver the level of the level of quality that I want. But just look at that beautiful. They make it look so easy, don't they? Okay. I'm, I'm glad it's working. Oh, I don't know how to get better internet here. That's one issue. At least not with my Wi-Fi extender not working. Oh well. Let's see, how long do we have left? We have 6 minutes left before the matches begin. So that means that the room invite will be up in like a few minutes. So let's just have a look at the other groups. No one is out just yet because it is double elimination, so anything can still happen. Surprised at Belov though. Like, there's such a fantastic team. Also need to figure out, like, this is something I've not been able to figure out. Because basically every qualifier up to 2 teams go through to the professionals. But that kind of would mean that there's like 6 teams that go through, because there's only 3 qualifiers. That would mean that we have a round robin of 6 teams rather than 8, I think. There we go. Totally not confusing, is it? Hello everyone in the chat, by the way. And just to repeat, 3 minute delay, giveaway happening on the stream right now. You just have to enter a damage guess. And basically, I have a cold, so I sound dramatic. And I'm having some internet issues, so the quality of the stream is quite low. Let's see, I'm just looking. There's also a cup thing happening. Oh god, this is like confusing. I'm all for tours, don't get me wrong, but just make it one informative explanation of like the whole tournament, including like final stages and everything. It'll make it so much easier. Jeez. This is the thing when you talk too much. Last couple of weeks, not well during tour street, but since my cold got this bad, I've not been talking all that much, and I can tell. Mm, the thing is basically like my room, which is where I'm at, which is where I'm streaming, is on one side of the house. The modem is all the way on the other side of the house. For that reason, I have a very powerful Wi-Fi extender. One just on the floor and one connecting with that in my room. Literally in my room. But it's not working. So tomorrow I will have to figure out a way to get it to work, I think. I just don't know why. Why it does this? People don't have to like me. It's fine. Anyhow, we can go into the room. We have Eswil versus Desert for the upper bracket. And we are starting off on my favorite map in the game, which is, of course, Bolendijk. Molendijk is basically modeled after my own country, which is the Netherlands. And yeah, we literally have like houses with those little staircase roofs, basically, throughout the country. And of course, the windmills. And the only thing that is not quite right is basically the nickname for the Netherlands is the Flatterlands, because we're just flat. But just basically, this whole map, the way that it's designed is just beautiful, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, just look for it. That is a map. Last year, I expected to meet the guy that designed the map, and I'm just like, I'm crawling all over the place. It's not just the fact that it's based off my own country, it's also the fact that it was one of the first maps that, like, the street graphics, like, you have the whole area around the red line that's also, like, small, and things happening in the sky, and not just, like, missiles and planes falling off, it's just more, like, it just has the whole happening, you have the rockets in the beginning, and it's just, I absolutely love it, I really do. Looking forward to the map. Also, it's not quite that bright, and it's not quite dusty, but it's nearing that, so that's way too. I actually love it. Okay, so it's through the bonfires and then through the. Okay, then for tomorrow I will need to find this and work out a little Excel thing to show it. Yeah, I just have to go before we go into the first game on Monday. Last time is the map where the basically in front of me. Last time. Um, they wish me a happy International Women's Day, so President is taking part in LP MX54s and 3 E50Ms versus still taking 4 MX54s and 3 E50Ms. So let's go. Yeah, I do wish that with the, well, we don't know when or if we will have next full season after this one. I just wish that like the clear information throughout all the stages easy to find. I do not know what that means, but it's something good. I will look it up later on. Oh yes, better in the middle. First has been basically. So yes, better taking it. Probably needing to be picked up a little bit more in order to stop the people crossing over at the back there. But now I pretty much know where all of that still is. And back there's like I don't really want to be there anymore. And desert is rolling. We might have a corner brawl here. Nick Nikoita been quite forward there. It's not also a little bit late. Marlon taking some hits. We have pulled on people everywhere, doing a little bit of damage to one another. Slavery did set apart as is better. Riley, we now have them duking it out here. They do have to be careful. Nikoita losing more HP. Riley helping deal with slavery. Slavery basically overextending and gets taken out because of that. Close to fight by Nikoita. They are focusing on multiple targets at once. Marlon going down. There goes Samurai as well. Swift not enough preferred target. We have Buster and Smiley at the back. Should be working fine. This first gets taken out, making it 4v4. We have a ringer in the rose happening in the middle, I believe. Going up to Blanco Heat. Leno, he goes down. Knight by top is the preferred work of 3v3. Now we have Ping Pong taking out Knight by top, making it 2v3. Shiro is the preferred target. Gets into him, but he is left with 10 HP. And now both AMXs are reloading. Ping Pong is watching base B has been hit. Now. Oh, that was an important one. I need to take out Ishiro, but I don't quite know where Smiley is here. What's the microphone now? Clicking. Yeah. It doesn't bode well. Smiley arriving. Getting good in there. Meaning that Liberator has to relocate his tank. What is it? Me! I'm making all these voices at once. Under the sea. It's been a long time since I watched The Little Mermaid. Egoist has to be careful not to overextend too much at the same time. They have very little chances, especially if this is missed. Liberator gets taken out, and now it's just Egoist left. Oh my god, like this. I'm starting to feel really not just in the division, but also just like the whole of it. But yeah, that's the first match up and over. I don't know why it's doing this. Yeah, we're going to be guessing. And at least he's still got entertaining message towards 1 minute left to go. Let's see. I think look at my microphone. Hopefully it's not too bad. So annoying. Such a great laptop. This is not working with me. Or the run of the internet's not working with me. Well, 30 seconds left to go. As it now already, we have just a healthy MX 54% for the systems. Then as well sticking with 4 MX 54s and 3 systems because it worked out quite well for them last time. And here we have it. No idea how that's found either. The thing is that, and this makes it even weirder, the game works smoothly for me. It goes smoothly to me. I don't hear what's wrong with my microphone. I'm having a cold already. But the ammo was special, not gonna lie. No, we have the E50 attack heading towards the corner again. And we have Matthew going towards the middle. Maybe going to go for it is not known that he does the E50 attack. His full flame is done now as well. And this does not allow Riley to... They are blind shooting the bush there. But there are more people in the corner, and this is, so they have to be careful. And they need to not really push in that far. His speed is being kept. They were going after Riley. Let's see what better is doing. Oh no, he is moving in. And also means on the other side, I'm not looking too well. He is getting shots from multiple directions now as well. They want to get Riley out of the way. But they are bleeding, and they are bleeding as well. Oh, that did not then. Riley losing more HP, but it's does it a lot to try and take that Riley. He does go down in the end, but full flame is almost on as well. And while we have this going on, full flame goes down, stage 3 goes down as well. We have Natty by top, who's not the healthiest. Ishiro goes down. That one kill almost killed him. 2 guns spawn at the same time again. Samurai goes down, man, he is 4v3. Quite not looking too healthy, but now Liberator basically took the massive damage there. He's the preferred test target. He's not going to be long for his build. And there he goes. This is proving to be very strong here. He's turning around. This is better. Yes, Egoist is trying to survive, but is now still being set upon. If you're still alive, it's chasing. He's pink, but does not make this as well. Oh, he does not get hit for that. Running around, trying to get back to Egoist in the hope to help him. He quite that goes down. But moved more hits, just to be extra careful now. It's going to be one the next step that he takes. This is tricky, he can't really help. There's a gun extra, and he is being fed upon. He needs this to defend, it does. It's basically a team game all around. Marlon does go down, but better eventually dies, making it 2v1. Egoist might have a very tricky job here, just to bounce miraculously, which is not all that likely. Never mind, I stand corrected. I was going to say, which is not all that likely to happen. Now it's Poleno driving at the back, and that's going to be the end of him. There he goes. And the game is oh. Yes, I'm from Atlanta today. I don't know where in my microphone again, so hopefully this will help. It also means that the score is 16,296 for the giveaway thing. It's all being mean to me. Also, massive kudos to both Marlon and Sashka for using my background. I really appreciate that. Probably not for me, but just basically, I appreciate anyone that basically uses my background because it makes me feel really happy when people do. Now we are on our way to Hellas, which looks like this. It looks like a Greek temple. I'm not sure if singing would be the solution to this, honestly. Both with the underwater sound as well as the fact that basically, yeah, my having a cold will not make my singing good either. Stupidest thing is, I have a new microphone. It is a Razer Siren. It's like a proper microphone and everything. Well, 15 seconds left to go. S will now ready with 3 AMX 54, 2 Super Conquerors, an LT and an E50M. And Desert taking 2 Super Conquerors, 3 AMX 54s, an LT and a Chieftain. It is, of course, match point now. Aswell only needs to win this game to go through to the upper bracket basically not upper bracket, grand finals. Yeah, hopefully plugging it out and in again is going to fix at least that. Honestly, this is just, it's frustrating. It's a frustrating evening, guys. Invest in all the equipment and then the internet will F you over. You. Despite all the issues. A and B both being kept, neither being reset, the tiny LTs doing their job. And let's see. The other option is basically that I stream downstairs, which is an issue of its own as well, but yeah, we'll talk about that later. Samurai holding Nagiba top, facing off against the Super Conquerors. Now we have Badger arriving to give some information. They don't know exactly where everyone is. Badger did get spotted though. Marlin as well. And now Samurai has spotted. Does not get reset. Now, oh, this is a cheeky... Badger is right there next to him. Is not spotted though. And they are being careful. It is costing them too much, so they are giving up on that for now. Voice is back. Okay. No idea, honestly, guys. They are trying. They need to get that base. And every time that Bober pops out, then Badger is spotted as well. And he got 76 damage for that. Basically, I'm so annoyed by all the hardware in internet things, honestly. They keep trying. And if they get away with it, then Espel will be at a disadvantage. But all the pressure is on Desert right now. But they do get the cap here. And Badger's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Let me leave. And now we have Liberator and Nagiba top. Holding versus Bober and Poleno. But these are tricky positions to hold, though. You don't really have much space. Ooh, Badger being cheeky at the back there. They don't really have much space to maneuver now. In the meantime, we have Sashka and Ishiro pushing in the middle. Marling having a look at base C. We're nearing 800 points. The thing is that Savory and Soulflame are not really helping Egoist here. Egoist is in danger. Ishiro is getting shot. We have Soulflame moving. Base A is being kept. Base C is being kept. They're going to need all the kills. A is being left alone. King Kong. Not quite happy there. Egoist goes down. Ishiro almost has a new hat. Savory drops down to get a shot in, leaving him with 93 HP. 840. Sashka. And King Kong taking out Soulflame. Marlin has been taken out. 880 versus 840. Savory moving in. Needs to get the kills. 910 points. Base A has been stolen. Dirty Boba goes down. And now... Oh, that is such a good teamwork move here by King Kong and Sashka. And with that, Bobus goes to 1k points and Espil wins again. Now we have King Kong also using my background. Yeah, the next damage guess will be for Espil's damage then in the grand finals. But first we have the lower bracket finals happening. Overall though, these were some excellent games. I'm glad that my voice is like fixed now. Somehow. Let me just have a quick look to see who our next winners are. That would be Reni Vatiki and Stein 577. So congratulations, you also win fan containers. And the next giveaway, I will start that now, just to basically remember that you are guessing for the grand finals. We're also going to have a quick look at the chart. I don't know why it keeps showing the second stage. It's actually as well with a 1. I basically neglect the dashes and everything. But yeah, T and Whack Me is out. That is still going. We'll have a look at that later on, when we get further on. But yeah, this is basically the giveaway that you're going to be here for, I reckon. You know, I'm not going to post it. Yeah, I need to wait for the match to be over. I made that mistake last time, honestly. But yeah, need to wait a minute before we can... Oh, actually, no, we can go into the room in a few seconds. Basically, I always wait a few seconds longer just to be safe. Then I might actually know why the microphone might be glitching. I just realized. Basically, the cable is not big enough, not long enough. So I have an extender on it. Might be not liking that, to be honest. Anyway, we are going to go to Canal, which looks like this Canal. My third favorite map, I think we can say, with Monendijk first and Faust second. Basically, full bases, always interesting. It's one of the bigger maps. It feels big to play on, and I really like that. I like all the hills and things. It just makes for a very interesting gameplay, but also in tours, because it is a full bases map, and that always makes for more interesting gameplay than most other maps. So yeah, looking forward to see what the guys do on Canal. 1 minute 46 seconds left to go. Desert already completely ready. Quite looked at. Basically, actually, Espil's already through to tomorrow. Whoever wins this is also through to tomorrow. So with the grand finals, I never expect the most epic of gameplays. At the same time, though, with cups being important, it's probably more important than I've been realized. Let's have a quick look. Okay, now I can post the next giveaway. Oh god. So also just to remind you that you are going to be guessing for an April Battle Pass. That also means that basically you will not get it until April. But yeah, 52 seconds left to go before we go into the game. Belove now taking 4 E50Ms, a Chieftain MK6 and 2 AMX 54s. Versus an LT, 4 AMX 54s, sorry, another LT even, and a Hori. Also, basically, the pinnacle of gameplay that we've seen this season has been Aqua and Horis on the Disease Brawl. So that's actually basically just the way that worked, the fact that it worked at all, really, was just absolutely amazing. Yeah. Here we go, count no clock. We are going into the game. I kind of get the whole cups thing. At the same time, I find it so annoying because a lot is to do with basically the RNG of which team you get against. Let's see, can Belov get back on their feet? Now, they won the last matchup. We have TLTs heading into different directions. Wolfpack, E50Ms, Rumpelstiltskin. Ooh, they're going for the don't let them get base B approach. Oh, Rumpelstiltskin got hit there. Base C is being heavily decapped. Savory, not looking too healthy either. And we have Egoist landing some nice shots as well. Of course, now they know where he's at, even though he's not spotted. And of course, base A has been spotted, so Desert has the base advantage. Nelavrushka in the middle. They are being careful. The bush. Oh, that narrowly missed him. They are blind shotting the bush so much here. It's actually something I can really appreciate. This is one of the things that I found the most lovely about tour games. You can learn so much from these games. Badge is deciding he doesn't want to be there anymore. D has been kept. De La Vrushka pushing. Not spotting Badger though. Badger managing to escape. But basically the thing that you need to remember with tour games, what you don't see is as important as what you can see. Liberator, oh, does get spotted, does take a hit. But Scorpion Draco takes 2 in turn. But what you don't see is equally as important. So basically these guys, when they see shots hit the ground, they know that it has a meaning. When they get spotted, they know whereabouts they're going to be spotted from. E50M Wolfpack is moving in. But of course the base is not quite uncapped, unprotected, that's the word I was looking for. And look at this. 3 E50Ms taking the base. Blind shots are hitting them, but did no damage. 3-person base grab definitely worked out here. Well played. And now Belov has the advantage. Yeah, basically I went with April because A, I don't want to stress out Tolyan, because she's the one that has to manually add all the battle passes to people's accounts. And also because now we're already in week 2. So I do feel that it's better to go to have people guess for April passes now. Desp taking hit from Classical. And this is actually so well played though. We have Warta at the back there, taking a high campy position. De La Frushka takes a hit. But it will be up to Desert to make a move. And they have a very hard game because even if they grab base B now, they're still well behind on points. Which means that they will also have to grab base C. And C is very well protected here. Belov has basically locked the place down. And now we have Egoist pushing. Shooting at Ocean Nothing. Also getting shot at. Losing a whole lot of HP because he got tracked and can't really move or angle. Is getting tracked again. is getting hurt more. Is getting tracked more. This is basically just bullying at this stage. And then eventually Rumpelstiltskin finishes him off. And now they also have a gun advantage. We're at 820 points. The Lavrushka is the preferred target for Desert. He drops down though, making it harder to hit him. Nagiba top, trying to cap. Base C pulls out there. We have Liberator going down. 908 points. This game is for Belov. They capped this very well. They played it very well, just locking the whole place down. And with that kill, we get to 990. And they basically take another kill just because they can. Keep all their players alive here. Very well played. It's just more like the Belov we know and love. Also, just to remind you, you are guessing for the grand final, so not this matchup. Ugh. I never realized that talking this much without it all can be so taxing. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. We now have a very... Ooh, 2 worries for Desert. Or maybe not. No, we do. We have an LT, 3 E50Ms, 1 AMX 54s, and 2 worries for Desert. I'm just put it very, like, subtle. Seek up with 3 mats is big balls, because that was a ballsy move. And Belov is taking an IS-7, 2 LTs, 3 AMX 54s, and 1 E50M. Which means that they're not going to do the Wolfpack again. But they might do that cheeky thing that they've been doing in the B Cup, trying to get that. Honestly, these are entertaining games, though. So with my bitrate being this low, maybe I should also lower the audio bitrate, which I had before, which was lower than... Yeah, oh well. Such a pain in the behind, honestly. I just want stuff to go smoothly, you know? With the LTs crossing over. Oh, blind shot that nearly hit Badger there. He does not get spotted for it, though. They are going for the quick cap. C as well. We see the blind shots happening into the C cap. Vartan also getting spotted, does take damage for it as well. Rumpelstiltskin. They need to not be there anymore. That was very close. They actually blocked each other there. No, D is getting capped. Yevgeny gets spotted. Ego is taking a different position. And now with D having been capped, Desert has the point advantage. See, this is what I love, Canal. It can lead to a little bit of stagnant gameplay every now and again, because they lock places down. But it is such a lovely map. It just makes things so interesting. Badger going across the river here, dropping down and all. This is the thing. Since we now have a bit of that gameplay, I'm going to explain you. Basically, we have Desp here. Once base B gets capped, he can look here. But if base B gets capped, they are likely positioned here, where they can't be spotted from where Desp is at. So then you have Badger, who can peek forward and have a look and give Egoist a line of fire into base B, because that's where Egoist is positioned. If you go stand behind Egoist, you see exactly where he's at. That is where they would be capping base B if they would make the move for it. This is what I mean with everything is information. They are shooting at this bush because there's usually campers here. But that's not where Badger is located. Badger is here instead. The E50Ms and the Hori in the corner. Oh, this is also another trap. Basically what's happening here is we have Savory shooting the bush now, but he is here in case they decide to push here. They want to push the E50Ms. They're going to get into the cross lines of Savory in the Hori there. Now with Lavrushka, who is all alone, all of Bilov is situated around base B. And now we have that, what I was saying, he immediately gets spotted. Gets hit by the Hori. Moves forward. Rumpelstiltskin is behind him, who has not been spotted right now. They really need to get that base. Rumpelstiltskin, again, not spotted. Egoist is being pushed. That is basically the distraction. They did get base B. But now we have the people crossing the bridge taking a whole lot of damage for... I'm not sure if this was worth the risk. Ocean Nothing taking the hit here. They are murdering Egoist, and that gives them another advantage. We have Lavrushka now at base C. And now we have Desert making a move. People are behind the corner. Classical has to be careful though. C is being kept. See, the thing is with the E50Ms, or at least Varta and Scorpion Draco and Ocean Nothing, they can't really move from where they're at without getting shot. Varta is now running off. Vesp is being the preferred target here. Varta also getting a shot in. He's now almost gone. This was a reverse trap. Bilov having all the advantage here. Getting all the bases. Ocean Nothing not looking too healthy. Classical is being set upon. Ocean Nothing goes down. Classical goes down. Scorpion Drago does not get that shot in. Might survive a little bit longer. But it won't be for very long. And there he goes. But they have 3 bases. We have Varta still relatively healthy. Badger got taken out now. We have Sol. The Lavrushka gets taken. Oh, that shot did not pen. Varta needs to keep himself alive. That's the most important part. He is spotted right now. Has to be very careful with that. Savory gets shot. The Rumpelstiltskin is capping base D. And unless they get all the bases and... Ooh, that's an ammo rack. That is, as they say, why you never drive an IS-7. I say that, I like the IS-7, mind you, it's a joke. Varta has to be careful here. 900. Ooh, they wanted Nagiba top there. And there's just 2 little light tanks left. C is well protected. 982. If they get Liberator killed, and they do, then they have the game. What a game this was, though. Such a clever game. Also, all my moderators are free to enter any giveaway guessing thing that I do. But this was such a clever game. Well done, Bilov. But now the pressure is on for Desert. They have to win the next 3 games in a row in order to go through to the grand finals. And otherwise they will be dependent on cups on whether or not they make the professionals. We are moving on to Middelburg. which looks something like this. Not one of my favorite maps, to be honest. I don't mind playing on it. I like it better in lower-ish tiers. And I don't mind it in things like burning games and stuff. Skirmish is also quite fun. Because you can cap the base and people are like completely off guard when you cap the base. Which makes it really funny in my opinion. But yeah, it's one of the older maps. Did get reworked at some point and there's some nice scenery around. Honestly, this is the Beloved that we've known and loved, but now we see a Beloved and I'm not sure will work out. We see 2 E100s, 3 mice, and an E50M and a 4202. So that's going to be interesting to watch. Desert, on the other hand, is taking 4 AMX54s, 2 Super Conquerors, and a Chieftain to Middleburg. I'm going to be curious to see who's... They have one spectator. Like, back in the day, I know that spectator slots basically affected where people spawned, which is one reason why I always pick a light tank in order to spectate, because the light tank always spawns in the medium side. But now I'm really curious to see... Oh, it's Badger. Also, just want to point out those harvester camos. They're so freaking awesome. I'm a big, big June fan. Like, big nerd. And then basically seeing those mice with the carryalls and all of that, I just absolutely love it. Also like the how Scorpion Drago has an extra drone on it. With the mice going into the city, slowly but surely, very, very slowly but surely, making a move. Aina also being kept. Ocean Nothing already got spotted. B has been kept. Oh, nice little... Oh, look at that! The crossfire from there! What a cheeky thing to do. Making that whole position pretty much impossible for Belov to hold. C is also getting kept. We have Varta. I think that's a boost. Got pushed into the corner. Rumpelstiltskin holding. Does get spotted for it. Don't know what kind of kind of shots he can get in from there though. So that will be interesting to watch as a whole. He's not currently moving. That's a bit worrisome. Rumpelstiltskin runs off. Varta is still waiting. Base B is being stolen. And gets reset. Yevgeny takes a hit there. Varta has woken up. He's getting shots into Nagibatop. The Lavrushka and Scorpion Drago are trying to cap the base. Now we have Betcher at the back. Did bounce on the Lavrushka there though. There's a bit of a bait thing going on. They do cap the base in the end though. And that gives Belov the advantage that they've been waiting for. Nagabatop not looking too healthy. Takes a big hit there. Nagabatop has been taken out. Ocean Nothing is bullying Badger. And he goes down as well. Desp is not looking too healthy. The mice armor proving to be difficult. Desp gets taken out. They need to take out Scorpion Drago. They need to get all the bases. But Scorpion Drago and Egoist go down at the same time. Making it 6 versus 3. With 2 bases for Belov. The funky, basically, lineups do work out. Soul Flame goes down. And that means that Belov is through to the grand finals and Desert is unfortunately out. And we'll have to rely on the cups. Is that not? Oh God, they're not making it to tomorrow either, so that's going to be costly. Now we have the next room. Again, this is more the Belov that we know and love. But I feel gutted for Desert. They played really well. We've seen them be super, super strong. But they're not making it to tomorrow, the final day of the qualifying either. So I'm not sure how that will work with the cups. I will have to look at the tops. There has to be a standing for that somewhere, isn't there? Also, since we've got time, let's have a quick look at the standings right now throughout the groups. The other Esbil team also got knocked out. RDX and Love are duking it out, so they're through to tomorrow. Seven and Osley are still going at it. Aqua is already in the grand finals. Squad 1 and RBMK are duking it out for a place. I'm so sorry for the coughing, and basically I'm sorry for all the issues. Honestly, it's annoying the F out of me. To be honest, and this is true, like most of the time, like it's now Eric's first time, but most of the time it's Agassi and Mutsu that handle the giveaways for me. And I literally asked them what I can get them as a thank you for doing this, because it's such a load off my back not having to worry about the giveaways. Basically, I know that they've got everything in hand, and I can just focus on the gameplay and just show that, and they will let me know who wins. And it's all documented and everything, so I can always look it back if there would ever be need be. But I'm so super grateful. And then I asked them, what can I get you in as an thank you? And they were like, nah, nothing. And it's just like, I don't know. I want to get them something. So to be fair, I am really happy when I see them win battle passes or other things on my streams, because they more than deserve it. Two minutes left to go before we see Espo versus Belov. Both of them are through to tomorrow, so again, I don't expect the most serious of gameplay right now. But we have Belov ready in 4 Super Conquerors, 2 AMX 54s and an E50M. As we are getting ready for Winter Malinovka, so let me show you a map for that as well. Meanwhile, Espo is ready with 4 AMX 54s, 2 E50Ms and an LT. Winter Malinovka is a map that I actually miss playing on, and now that we have it back, I don't miss it being gone anymore. To be fair, it's not all bad, but it's just so team dependent. Like, if your team splits up and the other team doesn't, you're absolutely screwed. So it can be a tricky map to play on. But yeah, it can also be really fun, to be fair. So it's an can go either which way map. Just over a minute left to go before we go into the first game of the grand finals. The guessing is happening for game 3. I'm seriously, like, that game with the mice and E100s, I didn't really think that was going to work, if I'm going to be honest. But also this Warta in the corner made pretty much all the difference, because it cost him a tank. 30 seconds left to go. I'm just glad that right now the stream is like holding. I'm no longer underwater. Oh dear. And here we go. Yes, this is EU server. Oh my god! I saw my avatar in the loading in screen. Like, honestly, I shouldn't be this excited about that, but it makes me stupid excited. So you have Espel splitting up forces a little bit. We have the map pack moving towards base A from Espel. King Kong going for the spotty spot before deciding no one's there and instantly going into the gap, which is basically how I do it in randoms. The thing is that what works in randoms doesn't always work in tours. But Rimsel's Skillskin is holding, seeing if anyone is there, but that's not where anyone is. But now Belov is making a cheeky move into base B. It is costing them HP though, but they are moving in. Probably trying to catch out the potential stragglers. They are canning base B. Now Nikoita together with Ishiro in danger. B has been capped. They need to pull back. They need to be very careful. The Mets need to respond. We have Nikoita getting crossfired from all the way across the map. Is dropping down, but now Ishiro is basically in the same position. They can't really get out of there. He gets taken out by the Lavrushka. Ishiro now basically being focused on losing HP very, very quickly here. Goes down as well. Oleno and Sashka both getting taken out at the same time. We have a wolfpack movement going on and it caught them off guard. Marlin, the preferred target here. But Striley now also getting focused on. Basically, all Ocean Nothing has to do is just stand there and make sure he can't move. Now we have King Kong being tracked, being absolutely murdered. Does get a kill though. Not a 7-0. But Belov being very strong here. Okay, tomorrow you can see an Agassi replay, because I do have one. I think I have one. No, 3 avatars and 3 backgrounds. Honestly, you guys, like, I'm doing the hard thing with my... But yeah, I really appreciate that. The thing is, the fact that my ladybugs are in-game is still absolutely mind-blowing to me as a whole. Like, I know that I've been around for a long time, and I've been a CC for a very long time. And kind of like other roles in the background, but not really in the foreground, aside from commentating tools. And then most people, I still think they just mute me and just watch the games. But to get that honor of that background and that avatar in the game, it's still mind-blowing to me, and just, it's also so pretty. Like, I love ladybugs, don't get me wrong, so that on its own is already pretty, but just like the whole nod to the Egyptian mythology link to my name, basically. My in-game name is Egyptian mythology, not my real name. But just like all of it, and just with my favorite tank, and then the bugs, and just every time I see someone use my background, I'm just absolutely mind blown and go, which is stupid, but it makes me happy. Yeah. For the second game on Winter Malinovka, we see Belov ready with a Super Conqueror, 2 E50Ms, 3 AMX 54s, and a backchat. And Aspel is taking 5 AMX 54s, an LT, and 1 E50M. Last game while you can actually still guess the damage. After this one, obviously, I'm ending that. And to be fair, usually EU is very slow in its games, but it's important to note that both these teams are through to tomorrow. So they don't have to be super tactical right now. Basically, whenever both teams are through, I don't expect... Like, of course we get top level gameplay because they're top level players. But I don't expect the kind of gameplay that you would get like in the round robins and stuff. King Kong is a brave, brave man. Heading towards base A. Not to cap it, but to have a look. He does not spot the E50Ms, they don't spot him either. But I have a feeling that we're going to see some blind shots here. Sashka taking a little bit of a hit. Now they are spotted. King Kong stays unspotted. And King Kong is like, I'm just not gonna be here anymore. Eswell in the meantime is pushing through the middle, trying to do... Ooh, Vartan losing a whole shit ton of HP there. They are hoping that he runs down towards base A, but he does not. Rumpelstiltskin, however, is still there. Marta going to the corner. Poleno now in a very tricky position, can't get out of there. And they are definitely trying to get shots into him. He does get another one in Yevgeny. This did not quite work out as expected. Rumpelstiltskin and Polena go down at pretty much the same time. Ishido is taking on the Lavrushka. Sashka is there as well. We have Varta arriving. Biggins into the Lavrushka. And basically, the Lavrushka is keeping the Batchat from being hit. Oh, that bounce though. Sashka in danger. Ishiro gets taken out. And now, as well as a gun disadvantage. Not anymore. Now they do again. Aswell is going after Scorpion Drago here, but Marlon has a lot less HP. They are trying to basically play intervention. Oh, that was cheeky. It's just kind of like, just wait. I can shoot him in the back. Mikoita surviving for a split second longer. Belov has the HP advantage. They need this skill to happen, which it did not. King Kong is still alive, if barely. Stry needs to get this skill, needs to knock... Oh, he does get hit before that, though. Now... he needs this to be a bounce, which is not. And now it's just King Kong versus Varta and Scorpion Drago. But also have to remember that Belov has the base. He's looking for Varta while needing to angle against Scorpion Drago, but it's Varta that eventually gets him. As soon as he looked at Scorpion Drago. Well played. Belov suddenly standing up and being so strong. I'm not actually sure if I can give it. I've actually asked about it, and I've not had a reply to it, which kind of makes me feel like the answer is no. But I'll ask again, just to be safe, so that I have it fresh in my messages. DM me on Discord with your in-game name and ID, just to be safe, so that if I can give it, I can grab your data quickly. Then stop guessing now. I have a very family-friendly stream. I can say a naughty word every now and again. I promise. 50 seconds left. If B-Love wins this game, then they win the day. We are moving on to Alpenstadt, which looks something like this. In Reforged it looks very different, but so freaking awesome, honestly. It has 3 bases. Makes for interesting gameplay with the little hills, but also like with the train, you can shoot through the tracks every now and again. And it just makes for fun games, honestly. I am really curious to see where people go these days on tours. We've seen a few games here, but like in randoms, people hastily fall back to the old patterns of Matt's going A, Heavy's going C, and maybe some will go to B. I usually go to B, to be honest. But here we go, Eswell taking 4 AMX 54s, 2 E50Ms and an LT. And B-Love taking 3 AMX 54s, 4 E50Ms. Oh jeez. That's a wolf pack. Da, da, da. Let's see. Eswell basically has to win all the games from now on in order to get the matchup. B-Love only needs to win one more for that to happen. Look at this, look at this, look at all the guns trained into one direction. They're going to go after police. Stilskin takes the hit, but it's just going to make Poleno's life all that more difficult. Just one more hit and he is gone. B-Love being hyper aggressive here. Those AMXs, the guns just trained, it's just evil. And honestly, it's a joy to watch games like this. Super brawly, but just the early advantage on Rumpelstiltskin slowly but surely losing HP, but is now being bullied by Ocean Nothing, Scorpion Drago, and Rumpelstiltskin at the back. But basically, Eswell is already 2 guns down. And gets 4 guns down. There goes Barta though. Not a 7-0. King Kong is basically massively being... Look at this. He's just so big. Just ignoring him because he's been to a building. That's just mean. We just have Ishiro left. And the game and the matchup are for B-Love. And there he goes. Takes his head off but puts it back on. But have to say, commiserations here to Eswell. You're both through to tomorrow, so it's all good really. Just that was a very, very quick game. Such brutal though. Brutal. So that means that the score for the giveaway is 9,688. But I do want to give extra kudos to Eswell for sporting my background and avatars. Really appreciate that, so thank you for that. But also just generally for the fantastic games that we've seen tonight, because the games were fun. Like, as said, with the grand finals, I don't really expect super serious games, simply because of the fact that you're both through to tomorrow already. But that doesn't make them any less entertaining, so this was a very funny game to watch. Just those AMXs, the guns trained so early, that was just absolutely deadly. Now we just need to wait for the game to be over on stream. Because that's also a thing. Let's see. Like I said, I do have replays. Where is my... I thought for sure I had an Agassi replay. Which I now need to find. Let's see. Let me find it. Yes, I do have a replay. Well, we're just going to have a look at that. Let's see. Uprising game. Uprising is one of the few. Uprising or Gravitizing? I'm not sure. I hope Uprising. Uprising is one of the few fun modes that I actually enjoy. But I usually play it in the Smasher. It's just mean. Oh, ow, ow. I just honestly, when I see games like we just saw on Middleburg, it is just so beautiful when you see all the guns trained in that specific direction together and they're just waiting and waiting and then someone drives into it and it's just so brutal. Absolutely. That did like this. This is little blood trail. Never heard anyone except for the one that is marked. Let's see. Will it pen? Will it pen? Oh no, it did not pen. No, they're just staying out of shot. That's just mean. Not that one though. That one is now dead. I'm not patient enough to stand here. This is usually why I don't play TDs much. This, however, is just joyful. He does get spotted for that, so now he has to be careful. That means I'm having a quick look. I think this was basically a lowest guesses win. Because this was just such a brutal game. Oh, that poor guy. But yeah, the winners of the April Battle Passes are Maurinka and Ligaya. Or Ligaya 24 to be exact, but yeah. That also means that this will be the last game that I show tonight. Oh, that hit sand. Actually just went, Mom, I'm on TV! Just stay there. Just stay there. Mark? Oh, that didn't even hit where you wanted it to. That was just evil. How did that bounce, though? But yeah, congratulations. Also, just again to note, you won an April Battle Pass. That means that the pass will arrive in April. He's just way too patient, though. That's the only thing, Ren. Oh, beautiful. He did get spotted for that, though. At some point, though, you just want to die. In order to just get, like, the... get extra skills. I think that's why he's just standing here. At least that's what I would be doing, probably. Oh, just tracking shot, GG. Oh, E100 camping. Oh, beautiful. And there he goes. Thank you again, Eric and Agassi both, for doing the giveaway for me tonight. At least with all the other issues that I've had, I've not had to worry about this at all. So that's very nice. Oh, this poor guy. He does get spotted for that, though. I just love it when you get, like, the engine boost and you're generally not the fastest tank. Poof! That was a... He did not hit him. He hit someone else. You hit someone else there. Who did you hit? Because that was just lightning. Ah, there you go. Yeet. Really? I never knew that. That's not a reason why I will not be driving that much in in Uprising. That was beautiful, though. Nice blind shot. I mean, I suppose it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I don't get why that should make you spot it. Hello there. And then you just hit the tracks. Let's see. I was just having fun with the replay. Yeet. E75 would have easily outmaneuvered you here if not for the fact that you are just like super speed. You were speed and he got flipped, which is also not going to help his case. Kapoof. Is he not paying attention anymore? No, he's not. That guy just completely ignoring the destiny that is right in front of you. There goes the destiny. Basically, I do the same thing in Uprising. When I've just not died for a long time and I want skills, I'll just die. It's the same in Big Boss, if there's the points to allow for it, that is. Simply because of the fact that, basically, depending on the tank, you can actually run out of ammo. Let's see. I always wait for the light bulbs to go off then. Oh, that shot though, that is so satisfying. It was a lovely game. Look at that. More than double the damage of the one below you. GG. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I was waiting for the winners. We have those now. Let's actually have a quick look at the chart now. They have to be all over, don't they? Yes, they are. Love and RDX are through to tomorrow. Aqua and Osli. Oh, we've seen Seven have some amazing games. I was rooting for them as well. But not everyone can go through. They are still duking it. What, and BPS are also still at it. And of course, our group. That is already over. So that is it for today. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with less internet issues. Again, Agassi, Eric, thank you. And thank you everyone for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.